Hello, good morning. Today I'm going to explain how to graph inequalities. This is a review from what we've been doing during class. So let's begin. First, to graph an inequality, you have to rearrange. This is the way I do it because for me it's easier to work with tables. And you have to rearrange the inequality so you can find the value of y in an easier way. So let's say, for example, I have x plus y less or equal than 2, okay? So I'm gonna rearrange this in the sense of mx plus b, so I can get the value of y. So moving the x, I'm gonna get negative x plus 2, okay? I have now the value of y. I'm gonna work with this, making a table, and I'm gonna use the standard values, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. I call them standard because those are the most usual values, because you get some values on the negative side and some values in the positive side, and also you get the 0. I'm gonna replace over here, -2 plus 2, what I get is 4, -1 plus 2, 3, 0 plus 2 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 1, negative plus 2 is 0. I have each one of the values of x and y. -2 is 4, -1, 3, 0, 2, 1, and 1, 2, and 0. Well, remember that we have the table over here, -2, 4, -1, 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, and 2, and 0. I'm going to do the graph for each one of the points over here, and then I'm going to shade the answer. So let's do it. -2 is 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I label the signs for the x and the y, so you remember. Remember, this is like an address. For x, we go -2 first, and then we have to go 4 up. And the second one, I see like -1, and then 3 up, then 0 to up, 1 and 1, and for 2 is 1 and 1, I'm sorry, and then 2 comes 0. I have my line over there. Perfect. After I have those dots, what I'm gonna see is what type of line do I have? If you have an equal sign, that means the value is included and you have to do a solid line. You have to draw a solid line. If you have only greater than or less than without the equal, that means that you have to make a dash line. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here, checking, I have equal, it's included, solid line, right here. That's solid. After you do that, what you have to check is above or under the line. How do you know that? Well, check over here. If you have less or equal than, that answer should be under the line, okay? If it's greater and equal than, it's gonna be above the line. In this case, it's below the line, check it. So this is the answer for this type of inequality. Let's go with a second exercise. This one is x minus 5y is less than 0. As you can see, you don't have the equal sign over there, so it's not included. But we're gonna check that later. Again, I'm gonna rearrange everything so I can get the value of the y. I'm gonna do minus 5y minus x. And this is something different. As you can see, you have a negative number multiplying the y. And the rule says if you have a value that is negative multiplying or dividing the y, the variable, and you want to move it to the other side, you can move it, but you have to flip the sign, the symbol, okay? So I'm gonna do it like this. Y is greater than negative x over negative 5. And not only that, you have to check We have two negative signs over there, and negative is positive. So we have x over 5. This is the inequality that we're going to evaluate. It looks completely different. It looks, but it's the same. It looks completely different from the original, and it's going to be easier for us to calculate this. Now, I'm going to show you something with the table, and this is a small trick that I have. If you don't have a specific values with the table, you can use values that are going to be easier to divide by 5. So instead of -2, I'm going to use -20. Instead of 1, I'm going to use -10. 0 is going to be easy. And I'm going to use 10 positive and 20. Why did I do that? Because I'm trying to graph in the easiest possible way, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Let's continue. I have the rearranged inequality over here. So I'm just going to replace -20 divided by 5 is going to be -4. -10 divided by 5 is going to be -2. 0 divided by 5 is going to be 0. 10 divided by 5 is going to be +2. And 20 divided by 5 is going to be +4. I have the answers for the table. I'm going to do coordinate plane. Remember, y is x, y positive, y negative, x positive, x negative. So you may say the numbers are too big. Well, I can do that in like 5 by 5. So I'm going to do -5, -10, -15, -20. The same over here, 5, 10, 15. And I'm going to do this. For -20, I get -4. So let's say something around here, for example. For -10, I get -2, half of this distance. I'm going to move the -10 here so I can draw the point here. And for 0, I get 0. For 10, I get 2. And for 20, I get +4, pretty much similar distance. Where I have my 5 dots. Now I'm going to see what type of line I'm going to graph. I check the symbol and I see it's not included, it's only less than. So because it's not included, I'm going to make a dash line. What I do to make a dash line that looks pretty, I make a solid line and then I erase this, okay? That's the dash line. And then I see which one is the area that is part of my answers. So I check again the symbol here. The symbol that you're going to check is the symbol that is at the end, okay? It's the symbol that is at the end. So you see, you don't see this one, you don't see this one, and you see that it's above, it's greater than. So I'm gonna do it above the line. And this is my answer. I shaded the area. Thank you for everything. This is all for today. Again, thank you for everything, and I get to see you later. I'm gonna upload a new video also related to compound inequalities and the way you're supposed to graph them. Okay, bye.